Hi there everyone, it's me again, Timmy64. Today, I'm going to now be doing a review on a Sega Dreamcast game, which for the most part I was mostly doing either Nintendo and PlayStation games. But now today is I actually now do a review on Sega games. And the game we are going to be looking at today, of course, is another rally racing game, Test Drive V Rally, which you can now just probably tell by the title. So, what does this game do? Well, Test Drive V Rally was basically a game that was released back in January of 2000 for basically the Dreamcast, but it was also released in 1999 for the PlayStation 1 and eventually also came to Windows PC. So, yeah, it was released on PS1, Sega Dreamcast, and also Windows PC. Now, how does this game perform? Is it just as good as Sega Rally Championship? What does it offer? Well, that's what we're basically about to find out. For me now, I've been doing this racing thing where I review racing games for quite some time now. And of course, this is coming from me, Tommy64, a kid here who likes old games. So basically, it's going to be me as a kid reviewing an old game. So, what does this do? Well, we're about to find out again. So, remember, just to keep up, if you guys like this game, if you guys want to see more videos like this, just make sure to hit subscribe. And I also want to thank you guys very much for 100 subscribers. But without any further ado, we are now going to go into information on this game. The history of this game was basically made by Eden Games and Games, I think. And the PS1 version was made by, of course, published by EA Games, or Electronic Arts in this case. And also the PC version was also published by the same people who made the Dreamcast version. Now, if I had to compare this to Sega Rally, V Rally, well, actually, Test Drive V Rally, for the most part, depending on which area of the world you lived in, if you were playing this game on a PlayStation 1, it would be called Need for Speed V Rally. But if you played this on a Dreamcast, it would be called Test Drive V Rally. But mostly nationally, such as in Europe or Japan, this game was mostly just called V Rally 2. So, for the most part, I will be calling this V Rally 2. So what does this game? It's basically this game is much more realistic, and I must say I actually really enjoyed this game. V Rally 2 I actually really seem to enjoy. This might be one of my favorite racing games. Well, if I had to compare this to Sega Rally though, but it's one of my favorite rally racing games. I must say the physics are quite good and good actually for a 2000s game. The visuals look great. Basically, I'm also going to be going over the controls. The controls were very simple for the time. RT is used to accelerate, LT is used to brake the vehicle, A is used to shift up, B to shift down, and also the Y button can be used to change your camera. The D pad up can be used to look what is behind you. Also, D pad left and right can also be used to turn left and right, as well as the analog stick. So basically, this was a decent game for the most part. Now is the handling. The handling is absolutely actually quite good. I'm not gonna lie, it's very decent actually. The handling overall is actually quite decent. I managed to actually control my car, and yeah, it's very good. As long as you've actually gotten used to this game, the handling is actually quite good to be honest. Now next is also environment. The environment looks quite good. It actually tries to replicate, of course, real life tracks. And the cars actually look quite good for a Sega Dreamcast game from well actually 2000, not 1999 though, but 2000. The PS1 version is still good though. I am also impressed with the PS1 port, but mostly I seem to enjoy the Sega Dreamcast port. Next is also the graphics. The graphics look actually great for this game. Okay, although the PS1 didn't have as good graphics because it was a less powerful console, but still the PS1 version was still good for its time, as well as the Sega Dreamcast version. So meaning that these are good consoles. Well, for the most part, depending on which one. The cars here are, of course, official licensed vehicles, Peugeots, Hondas, Renaults, and much more in this game, such as also Toyotas, Lotuses, I think, also. And there's very much a lot of more cars you are able to unlock every time you win a trophy event or a championship. You can unlock brand new cars. So, yeah, this game offers you a lot if you really want to play this game. Now, there's nothing really much of downsides I could say here, but yeah, it's a really good game, and I would possibly highly recommend playing this. Of course, I am running this on an emulator, as you can see just there in the corner of the frame rate, because I was running this on the Redream emulator using my phone. And of course, I was actually hooked this up with my iPega controller, where I did technically configure it, and it was actually a very good experience. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this game actually feels comfortable whenever I'm using it with a controller. to be honest though. So yeah, next is also ratings. In terms of ratings, IGN gave this game a 9 out of 10, and also I think Game Ranking for the Dreamcast version gave it like a 8.5 out of 10. So this game actually got very good and decent reviews. Although it wasn't the best high-selling game, it was actually quite good. I'm not gonna lie. This was actually a game worth, I'm sure, that you should actually probably get. Next is finally time. Is it worth revisiting this game or would I recommend it? Let's see. If you want a good Sega Rally Championship alternative, I would highly recommend this game. It offers more things such as also more tracks, more cars, and also a track editor. I forgot to mention there was a track editor. The track editor, of course, lets you make your very own track. Nothing that even Sega Rally could have done, which I'm very impressed by this game. For a game from 2000, they actually managed to do almost a lot better than Sega Rally. I'm really impressed. This game here is just good. Now, also, of course, recommending this game. If you want a game that is almost like Sega Rally and has much more content, as well as a track editor, I would highly recommend this game. If you want to revisit it and you like mostly rally racing games, yes, I would highly recommend it. Basically, go back to this game. Of course, you can always do the PS1 version if you like old PlayStation 1 games, it really doesn't matter. The PS1 version may just look a little bit downgraded, but it is still a good port. As well, of course, the Sega Dreamcast and Windows PC port. These two are just too good to be good, actually. And for me, it just fails to disappoint. So yes, this is actually one of my favorite rally racing games I really seem to enjoy. And yeah, I actually downloaded it yesterday and I had a lot of fun playing this game. But anyways guys, if you really enjoyed this video on me doing a review on Test Drive V-Rally, also known as in this case V-Rally 2 or Need for Speed V-Rally 2, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just make sure to like and subscribe if you want more content for me to post like this on more Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation or Nintendo or even maybe Xbox games. Just make sure to like, subscribe, and maybe we'll see what next review I could possibly do next. Well, if I am actually gonna find a good game out there, because normally I'm always going on YouTube to just find any good game I could do a review on, or simply just going on the web and searching for a good game, like a hidden gem. So basically, Test Drive Viralia is a hidden gem which I personally think, because this game doesn't actually get as much spotlight compared to Sega Rally Championship. But anyways guys, that is it now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.